Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Happy Tuesday. We hope you're having a great one so far. Today we have an amazing show in store for you, so be sure to stay put.
Yes, in today's episode, we're visiting a locally loved gym in New Bern that recently got a major upgrade.
Ooh, and we'll also check out the latest creative innovations in the tech world and Rich on Tech.
And you'll find out how to get an incredible dining deal at an amazing restaurant right here in Eastern North Carolina.
Yes, and all of that is coming up shortly. But first, we're getting details about a fun annual music fest this weekend in Williamston. I know. Take a look at this. Hey everyone, it's your host Davia, and the 29th annual Carolina Stampede Music Fest is happening this weekend. It's for a bunch of music lovers to come together and enjoy great music, and so LaShonda Cartwright is here to share all of the exciting details. LaShonda, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Davia.
Of course. So this sounds like such a fun event for everyone. Tell us some details about it.
Oh my God, the Carolina Stampede Music Fest is an awesome festival that we had. For 27 years, we were known as the Carolina Country Stampede, and we started a rebrand change last year and became the Carolina Stampede Music Fest, meaning music being the focus of bringing everyone together. With the Carolina Stampede Music Fest, you can expect a family-friendly atmosphere, entertainment, lots of music, food, vendors, and things to do for the children.
Tell us how things will kick off on Friday night.
Oh my God, Friday night we're going to start off with our Gerald T.C. Color Guard singing of the national anthem by Miss B.J. Warren. We're going to start rocking with bluegrass with Screaming Bridge, a local favorite, and then we're going to follow up the night with our party band 7 to sunrise.
And so the music will continue into Saturday as well. Who's lined up?
We're going to do our Vintage Cross Christian Band, our Eli Craig Country Rock Band. We're going to follow up with R.T. Johnson for some country to open for our headliner, our local favorite hometown crowd, chairman of the board.
Amazing. And you touched on food briefly. Tell us what kind of food that will be at the event.
Oh, we're going to bring back Chali, our chicken on the stick. Everyone comes for Mr. Chali. We're going to have lots of candy. We're going to do things like barbecue. We're going to have other foods like churros and things like that, different soul food vendors to look forward to. It's going to be a wide assortment of food.
So what other events will be going on as well?
Oh my God, this is our absolute favorite. We usually have a princess pageant. This year we were able to expand on and do a princess and little farmers pageant. We're going to welcome the little boys as well. Even though the entries have closed, we have 20 participants. Wow. They're going to be putting on their famous attire, doing their little presentations and dancing or singing and whatever their talents are, and they're going to be judged and win their prizes.
Let's touch on the dates and times. So tell us some facts about that.
Okay, so Friday is just the generic. It's going to be the food trucks, the vendors, and music. Okay. Saturday is when we're going to have our pageant. You're going to have Kids Corner, Kids Zone. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have vendors, and then we're just going to be partying and enjoying each other all day long.
Okay. What time does it start?
It starts on Friday. It starts at 5 o'clock, and it ends till about 9:10. Saturday, we're going to start bright and early at 9 o'clock, and it's going to end at 10.
Wow.
Yes.
All day.
All day fun.
Love that.
Yes.
Awesome. And so I know it can take a village to put, events like this on. So tell us some of the sponsors involved in this.
It definitely took a village, and we want to shout out to Martin County TDA, Travel and Tourism Development, for being our top sponsor. We had sponsorship that came from Martin County's Arts Council, Dominion Energy. We had ECU Health, H&R Block, Jones Dental. We're so thrilled for them because they help us to do this for our crowd.
Where can people go just to get more details about the schedule of events and learn more?
Please check out our Facebook page, Carolina Stampede Music Fest, or my Williamston Downtown org page, and we have all details linked for you.
What an incredible event, full of amazing acts and food. Be sure to head to Carolina Stampede Music Fest on Facebook to get even more details, and stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, Get a look inside this local gym's brand new facility where they're continuing a 10-year-long mission. Rocksteady Boxing has found a new home in the John C. Moore Building in New Bern. The new facility is able to accommodate the 100 boxers that are fighting back against Parkinson's in the area. According to the Parkinson's Foundation, around 90,000 people are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease every year. A few years ago, Bethany Richards found out her father was one of them. She spent 5 years collecting donations for the Michael J. Fox Foundation via her bike and running the resulting nonprofit, the Bike Box Project.
I still pedal from time to time, but now we have Rocksteady Boxing, which has become its very own project.
Then, 5 years ago, Richards found another way to help locals who are diagnosed with Parkinson's. Something more hands-on, or should I say, gloves on.
My father found it difficult to share that he had Parkinson's disease, and so I was riding my bike just in an effort to do kind of my part. And he went to a gym called Rocksteady down in Florida, and he called me one day and he said, "You won't believe this program for people that have Parkinson's." And he said, "I love it. It is so cool." And so I immediately started typing on the computer to look it up. And it was awesome. I was like, this is the coolest thing. And Dad, if you like it, then I'll start one in Eastern North Carolina.
Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects the nervous system. Deterioration of parts of the brain and a shortage of dopamine, a chemical messenger that controls movement, can lead people diagnosed with Parkinson's to develop tremors or loss of balance and coordination.
So Rocksteady is the gym where people, when they're diagnosed with Parkinson's, they can come to this gym and they can work on flexibility, coordination, voice projection, dexterity, stamina, endurance, strength. We do a lot of getting down and getting up so that if they were to ever fall at home, they've kind of got that muscle memory to get back up off the floor. So Rocksteady Boxing is the beneficial exercise class that allows people that are living with the disease and struggling to take back control of their life. So you have to be diagnosed with Parkinson's or Parkinsonism or Lewy body dementia. So it's all in that movement disorder field. Once you're diagnosed with any of those, a lot of doctors here in town send those folks right to us. We do an assessment with that person, and then we put them into a class that is most beneficial for them for where they are with their Parkinson's.
While there is no cure for Parkinson's disease yet, physical activity, like boxing, helps to not only build strength and coordination, but also causes the brain to produce more dopamine, which can help manage symptoms and may slow the progression of the disease.
I'm just humbled every day by the people that surround me with such love and support and care. And you know, my tough days, I'm always reminded by somebody along my path that reminds me of what this has become and how many lives it has changed. Because before we had Pedaling for Parkinson's and Bike Box Project and Rocksteady Boxing, there wasn't any support for folks with Parkinson's here locally. So to be able to provide that to over 100 people living with Parkinson's here locally and their caregivers, it's just out of this world. So we're just thrilled to be here. It's been a journey, and I wouldn't change a thing.
You can find out more about Rocksteady Boxing, the Bike Box Project, and their upcoming events online at bikeboxproject.org or on social media at Rocksteady Boxing New Bern and Bike Box Project Moving Beyond Parkinson's on Facebook, as well as Bike Box Project on Instagram. And stay tuned in to Eastern Lifestyle to hear more about their 10th annual Burn Into the Beach bike ride coming up in October.
It's time for Style in a Snap, your go-to for quick style hacks, trend talk, and outfit upgrades no matter your look. So today's snap is for hats. Don't sleep on a good hat, especially during the fall season. So you want to choose textures that feel cozy and rich, like felt, wool, or corduroy, for example. And then go for warm tones as they pair beautifully with coats, boots, and scarves, and even more. So this is a great hack for the fall, because you want to bundle up, right?
Yeah.
It's cold outside, and pairing a hat with your outfit can really elevate your look and change the whole dynamic.
Yeah. And if you use those richer textures or fabrics, it keeps you warm at the same time.
Exactly.
So it's multifunctional.
And it looks great for the season because fall is huge on there's so many warm colors
Yes.
the auburns, the oranges, the reds. I mean, I can go on, but that's just a few examples.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta try that one out.
For sure. Coming up, the app that helps you score great deals on fashion and even secondhand finds, and its surprising connection to a famous software founder. You will not want to miss this. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the latest tech trends and creative innovations with KTLA's Rich DeMuro in this week's Rich on Tech.
Everyone loves a deal when shopping online, and an app called Fia promises just that. One of its founders has a very famous last name, but she and her co-founder are making their own mark with a tool that not only saves you money, but benefits the planet. An app that's like Google Flights, but for fashion.
When people are shopping, there are two big things that they care about. And one, of course, saving money is the biggest, and then also saving time.
Fia is the brainchild of Stanford roommates Sophia Kiani and Phoebe Gates. Yes, that Gates of Microsoft fame.
Our goal is really just to make shopping simple. And we really bonded over our love for fashion, particularly secondhand fashion shopping.
Fia is a mobile app and browser extension that helps you find the best prices on items from over 40,000 retailers. While you're browsing, it springs into action, showing listings from both new and secondhand stores.
So today we work with about 4,000 different brands, whether that's Veronica Beard, Reformation, marketplaces like eBay, RealReal, Poshmark, Vestaire, and we're querying against that database to find you the best prices in real time.
Using AI as its guide, Fia matches items by image, title, brand, and other factors against a database of more than 250 million products. Not only can you save big, but there's an eco angle too.
So there's up to an 80% carbon reduction compared to buying an item new when you actually buy it secondhand.
So far, Fia has over 400,000 downloads, and it's not just fashion. Fia also works with sneakers, bags, furniture, and more. The founders even host a podcast called The Burnouts, where they talk about navigating life as young professionals.
I mean, we're 23, 22, and we have learned so much in such a short period of time. And because of the advances in technology, it has never been more possible to move extremely quickly.
And yes, having a dad who built one of the biggest software companies in the world helps for advice.
But he's super supportive. While he's not an e-commerce expert, we talk a lot about different things like how do you build a team? How do you find incredible people to work and build with? How do you think about what the future is going to look like with AI?
So what's next? Fia is rolling out image search so you can snap a picture of something you like and find matches instantly. If you want to search for the app, it is PHIA. I'm Rich DeMuro. That's Rich on Tech.
That sounds like such an amazing app.
It really does.
Yes.
Very helpful.
Because how many times have you been shopping and then you find a better deal somewhere else and you're like, oh,
Exactly.
this helps them.
It does. Check it out.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Got a very fun one for you. I'm always brought back to, there was a television show one time where someone had swapped out the choir music for a cover of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. And they said, "In the Garden of Eden." And to see the organist play during the 17-minute drum solo was very comical. And at the end, you could see the church congregation was just worn out and just like they had been to a rock experience. So it's very comical. I actually had the 8-track for In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida when I was very young. I didn't have it, my parents had it, so therefore I just took it and did what I would with it. And if you listen to the 3 different sides of that 8-track, it's all part of the drum solo from In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. So very indulgent, yes.
It's time for this or that. We're between two choices. We pick which one we prefer. So candy apples or candy corn?
Gosh, I hate candy corn. It's so gross.
Yeah, I could see that.
It doesn't taste like candy or corn.
Neither one.
It's just like straight up caramel, but with the worst texture you could imagine.
It just tastes like sugar. Like straight up sugar.
Yeah.
Like
Candy apples though?
amazing. I could definitely eat a candy apple over candy corn any day.
Love a candy. Now less so candy apples, I go crazy for caramel apples in the fall.
Yeah.
I love caramel apples.
Caramel apples are so good.
Candy apples though, a very close second.
Yeah, yeah. See, when I think of like candy apples, I think of caramel apples with like the nuts or like dipped, you know, like in the caramel. Oh,
I actually
amazing.
have two caramel apples waiting at home for me right now.
You better get on that tonight.
I think you've inspired me to eat one.
You should. You should. Perfect. It's time for the trivia question of the day. So who is the name Carolina in honor of? Is it A, Queen Caroline of Spain, B, King Charles II of England, C, Queen Caroline of Ansbach, or D, King Charles I of England? We'll have the answer after this short break. Don't go anywhere. We are back, and if you guessed D, King Charles I of England, you're correct. The name Carolina honors King Charles I of England. Carolus is Latin for Charles. In 1629, he granted land in America that was called Carolina in his name. Though his son Charles II later rechartered the territory, the original naming goes to Charles I. That land eventually became North and South Carolina.
The following segment is sponsored by Bella Green Latin Sports Bar and Grill.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today we are at Bella Green in Greenville. You guys make sure to head to WNCT.com and find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because they will sell out fast. So we are here with Jay, the owner of Bella Green in Greenville. Jay, thank you for having us today.
Thank you guys for being here.
Of course. So this food looks absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Let's start out with this one right here.
So there we have our fantastic pork bellies. Okay. Again, it's kind of taken on the Eastern North Carolina vibes, being from Dominican Republic, pork bellies. Pork is huge in this area. And of course, what is a restaurant, a Latin restaurant, Latin bar without guacs, right? So it's our combination of the two. It's phenomenal.
Awesome. What do we have here?
So we got some skewers, as we call in Latin America. These are pinchos. It's something that we do every weekend. We got some ribeyes that we cut up, put it in skewers. We put some chimichurri sauce on top of it, and we did the same thing with the shrimp.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Now what about these wings over there?
Well, those are wings. We tell everybody, there's a going joke. We've done some ads and some stuff, some advertisement telling people that Dominican's chicken's got wings as well. And it's true. So we have honoring the bar theme, and we do some buffalo wings.
Awesome.
Yes,
They look great.
Thank you.
Now what do we have there?
We have some seafood that we deep fried because we are in Eastern North Carolina. You got calamari, you got shrimp, you got some grouper, and it's phenomenal. They're really good.
That sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Now we have the ceviche.
Ceviche, yes. So again, Eastern North Carolina, yellowfin tuna from our coast. We chop them up, peppers, a lot of pickled onions, cilantro, some plantains, some fried plantains on the side. It's just delicious.
Now, what's right here?
So there we have our cazuela de marisco, which is our take on what you would know here in Eastern North Carolina as a seafood stew. It is phenomenal. Again, going back to the roots, we're from the Caribbean, Dominican Republic. We live in the coastal side of our country, and just to make sure we showcase some of the great seafood we have in Eastern North Carolina.
Awesome.
Yep. I think that community comes together through eating great food, great music, and a sprinkle of alcohol is what we say. So
yes, that's awesome.
Sure.
And I know you all have different theme nights throughout the week. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so Mondays we have open mic. They do really well. We do Wednesday night, we have Comedy Zone. We brought Comedy Zone back to Greenville, thanks to Joe and the people that used to do it back in the late 80s at the Attic. So we have kind of the same vibe happening here. Awesome. We had a great week last week. Then Thursday we have salsa lessons with Heidi and Procopio. They do it at Peachtree, which is another great venue here in town. And on Friday nights, then we have live bands, live music every Friday night, every Wednesday night, and then Latin night is on Saturday night, and it's always a party.
Wow, it sounds like it.
Always a party.
Awesome. Yes. And you also have a lunch buffet.
We have a lunch buffet.
Yes, tell us about that.
Oh my God,
that's exciting.
That is probably the most exciting part of our business right now. For our lunch goers, what we decided to do is to put all this stuff into a buffet line.
Yeah.
$12.99. You can't beat it.
That's a great price.
As much as you want to eat. And of course, you get all the flavors and all the love from our staff, and we're just excited to be able to do it.
Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Jay.
Sure.
I'm excited to dig in.
Thank you. You got a lot to eat.
I do.
Thank you.
And you guys, make sure to head to WNCT.com and find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because they will sell out fast.
They will. Thank you.
The previous segment was sponsored by Bella Green Latin Sports Bar and Grill.
The Black Creatives of Pitt County is hosting a free social at Black Rose Bottling Company in Greenville this Friday from 7 to 9. Bring your friends, network, and enjoy live music by Rashida and friends, poets, art, vendors, cocktails, and culinary treats. You can also meet their new president, Deb Shepard, who's the founder of Heartoscope. For more info, contact the Black Creatives of Pitt County. Thank you so much for joining us today. You can stay connected with us on Instagram and Facebook at Eastern Lifestyle 9. As always, remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by the Carolina Stampede Music Fest, the Bike Box Project, and Bella Green.